Good morning. God, it seems like I lost my live voice a little bit today.
DJ said good morning, Bruce.
Hi there. A little bit hoarse today for some reason. So we'll get by, I suppose. Kind of smacked this painting a little bit earlier.
TGF
Did not like the shape.
said good morning, Bruce. TGF
Hey, Bree. Good morning.
said horseface. The RV DJ said how do you feel?
I will get by. Oops, sorry. It's just gonna sound kind of weird today, that's all. I'll try to clear it out as much as I can. We'll be fine. Can you guys hear her talking still? Probably so. Haven't figured out how to fix that problem yet. So let's rinse off that brush real quick. Really gonna move that over.
Said yes.
Let's move that over there. Let's move this over here. We don't know what happened there. Carried away probably.
TGF
Nothing like bringing it all the way.
said I was trying to say horse, not horseface.
It's okay.
Shrug hashtag hash.
That's alright. So I took out the middle of this because it was way over here, and I'm going to bring it over here now. So we're going to kind of try to adjust these. And I'm just practicing. You know, gotta get these shapes right before I can do anything. It is quite an interesting trip.
Said HIVP. Hi at the RV DJ.
Hey,
Hi at
Kaylee.
TGF. Just popping in to say hi. Dog out. See you later or next time. Have a good day.
You too. Be safe, please. I hope everything works out.
TGF said hi. At Kula. The RV DJ said Kula. Asseldama 013 said hi Vermont.
Hey, Ace.
DJ said you caught me at Dunkin' Donuts LOL. The RV DJ said hi Ace. DGF said hi Ace waving and sign.
Just trying to get the shape. We'll go back in and play with the colors after. Ace, I didn't quite understand the statement, so you'll have to explain it to me.
Asseldama 013 said hey the RV DJ. Asseldama013. Said T give hello waving inside.
Just kind of, flick, flick, press and flick. That's what he tells me. Press and flick, press and flick, press and flick. So we will press and flick, press and flick. Press and flick.
Asseldama013. Said please keep money for your granddaughter S Union resell the beautiful picture and then when finished the I Illinois buy it please.
Oh, okay. So just let you know when I finish the eye and then we'll figure it out. I think that's what you just said.
Said so it's a gift heart with ribbon.
Thank you. That's very nice.
Asseldama013. Said thank you so much, yes please.
That's what Nell does too. She does the same thing. It's actually surprising how many people actually do that.
Asseldama013. Said you're more than welcome, great calls. Asseldama013. Said revolving hearts.
Let's grab a little dark. Curve. Rinse the brush a little bit. I don't know how this is coming out. I don't think it's terrible. I don't think it's terrible.
Asseldama013. Said that flowered cherry blossom looks beautiful. Wow, great colors. Lucky Dog Productions moderator. Said morning brews.
Hey, Sue, what's going on? The paintings are all going out today. I just had some issues getting envelopes to send to me.
Said Lucky Dog Productions moderator hello waving inside. The RV DJ. Said hi Sue waving inside. Lucky Dog Productions moderator. Said awesome Bruce. Lucky Dog Productions moderator. Said hi Ace and Sonia.
Just grab a tiny bit of white. Just kind of got a little bit of purple in it. Let's get the direction right.
Madonna Friedman. Said hello, Bruce, smiling face.
Hey, Madonna.
Asseldama 013. Said night guys gotta sort my puppy dog face out. Many blessings to all love and light.
Here, good night. Thank you.
Madonna Friedman.
Enjoy your
Said
sleep.
hi at the RV DJ smiling face. Action Barati. Said people say we succeed with flying colours, but your painting's blue with flying colours. The RV DJ. Said hi Madonna waving hand sign.
Thank you.
Madonna Friedman. Said good night ace sleeping face hugging face. Asseldama 013. Said good night sweet Madonna.
Wow, it's kind of crazy. Can't say I've ever painted a flower quite like this one.
Asseldama 013.
Oh, what would be a good combination for this? I don't know. Let's,
Said hi at TGIF and at Lucky Dog Productions moderator smiling face.
I don't know. Let's just kind of throw something in your hair. Oh, maybe something like that.
Asseldama 013. Said is beautiful. Very beautiful night reheart hash hugging face. Madonna Friedman. Said hi at Kula smiling face. TGIF. Said hi. At Madonna at Sue waving hand sign. Lucky Dog Productions moderator. Said hi British English and Madonna.
Yeah, she's still in there. Let's grab a tiny touch of the white. We'll throw it in right here.
Said I'm sure flower type drawings are your most favorite. I'm literally sure it needs detailed shades, so I will sit back and allow you to concentrate.
Actually, I don't ever paint flowers. This is pretty rare for me. I love them. I love flowers, but I just don't necessarily have the skills quite yet to paint flowers. Well, as far as I consider, we will kind of attempt something. I don't know.
Said truck maintenance all done. Sue thumb up sign.
Oh, I don't know. Just kind of just keep going out and see what happens. We'll fix the middle after.
Dale Bruce. Said good morning Bruce.
Hey, Dale.
Action Barati. Said your paintings are already so unreal. I would say it's a fantasy on a paper, soothing our eyes. Action Barati. Said so awesome. The RV DJ. Said hi Dale waving hand sign. Madonna Friedman. Said hi at Action Barati smiling face. Lucky Dog Productions moderator. Said good job Sonia. Did you get your jab yet? Hi at Dale Bruce.
2:30.
Dale Bruce said good morning, Sonia. Dale Bruce said good morning, Sue. Madonna Friedman said hi at Dale Bruce, smiling face. TGF said hi Dale, waving hand sign, smiley face. Action Barati said at Madonna Friedman, hello there. Dale Bruce said good morning, Madonna. The RV DJ said I shared you out, Bruce. Dale Bruce
Thank you.
said good morning, British English, grinning face with smiling face.
Probably better than I do. I have a tendency to forget to do that. You'd think this woman in my head would do it for me, but she doesn't.
Said who taught you to paint so beautifully?
Not me. I was a mechanic. But I follow Grayscale Painting. He teaches me the basics and says, hey, 2 feet, jump. It's not going to hurt you to give it a shot. So we try. That's why, I do it right here, right now. It is what it is. Doesn't always work out, but we always give it a shot. And I'm just pulling this one out of my head, so let's rinse it off. We're gonna grab the white from the other side so it's not so contaminated. Get that clump off there. Get that clump out of there. Must be my palette. It was open just a hair. Madonna knows how much I love painting flowers. Nah, not so much. But I have to keep trying. I think I want that one like that. I think I want that one over there like that. Okay, I'm just gonna mix up this blue and magenta with a little bit of purple in it. We'll see if we'll fix that one after. Just barely touch this one. Grab a little white. Oh, don't get nothing that in there. Let's throw that one right in there like that. Kind of rinse that out. This is kind of an interesting painting. Get a little bit of that.
Donna Friedman said yes. They are your favorite subject, rolling on the floor laughing. How much you've practiced and how good they look now.
A lot of practice. Oh boy, so much more than you guys can imagine. I sit here sometimes when I'm not on and just I will paint one style of flower over and over and over again. That's the only reason I was willing to jump into this one today or yesterday is because, I practice this flower and I practice this flower. I think I might have this one down. I'm not sure. Not quite down there. Not 100%, but it's the middle that always gets me. I don't think that's terrible. I don't think that's a bad flower after all. I'll give that one a C. It's a little bit light in a few spots. Let's grab a little. Oh, I don't care how often you mute that. It's just come back and they come back. Let's rinse all that off. Let's grab a little magenta, a little purple, a little blue. Touch more magenta. That's kind of just. Add a few darker spots in here.
RV DJ said daily morning warranty call LOL.
Probably. Lately it's been, do you want to date Croatian women? Whatever. No. Oh, huh? Very confused about that one.
Madonna Friedman said and bam. There's a beautiful rose. Lucky Dog Productions moderator said haha Sonia and Bruce. Or we can lower your interest rates.
Yeah. Voila. I think I don't want to play with it too much. I think I'm going to walk away. Madonna, I think it's time to just keep my paws away from it and not touch it. Maybe just a tiny bit of white right there. Let's just pop this out just a tiny bit more. Oh, now I'll leave it alone. Leave it alone. Walk away from it. Let's grab, I have this big mess pile over here. It's going to take me 6 years to clean up this mess I have on the other side. Oh, I don't know what's in it. It kind of looks like, I don't know. Alright, let's grab maybe, let's go with phthalo, maybe touch of blue. Let's go with some phthalo green blue. Okay, kind of that mix.
Said morning brews.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on, Lance? Oh, grab some green. Throw that over here. Grab it. Grab it.
Boonocking with Boomer. Said not much, buddy yourself, how are you? Asseldama013.
Can't complain.
Said Vermont, I just delated the message as we sorted it out. Awesome flowers, cherry blossom, beautiful, 2 hearts, thank you, and GN, all blessings. Madonna Friedman. Said step away from the flower. LOL, it's wonderful. Boonocking with Boomer. Said at the RV DJ, hey Sonia. The RV DJ. Said Lance, waving hands eye. Madonna Friedman. Said hi at Boondocking with Boomer, smiling face.
Thank you. I'm fighting with this. Because I think I got glycerin in it. I got glycerin in my paint over there because it is just going everywhere. Made a nice brown. Let's see.
Boonocking with Boomer. Said at Madonna Friedman, hi Madonna.
Again. I'll fix that after. Why do I not add these ahead of time? It's beyond me.
Boonocking with Boomer. Said at Madonna Friedman, how are you?
Still working on the leaves, apparently, even though it's weird because I painted like a million leaves.
Asseldama013. Said just beautiful, Vermont revolving arts really is.
I thought you went to bed. grab a touch of yellow, just a tiny touch of this pinky white color. Oh, I don't know. Oh, fuddy-duddy. I gotta get a different paint because that thing is just a mess over there. We're gonna be cleaning this palette off today. Let's try some of this paint that just came from my sister-in-law's because she was tossing it all out. She's like, it's garbage. It doesn't work. It's no good. I don't know. Let's find out.
Asseldama013 said it's nice watching you paint, but I'm truly going now. Thumbs up, light skin tone, thumbs up, sign face with tears of joy.
Good night.
Lucky Dog Productions moderator said that is beautiful. Lucky Dog Productions moderator said hi, Lance.
Thank you, sir. Let's grab a tiny touch of blue. Throw it right there. Little green. What kind of just throw that one in there like that. Maybe just. Oh, I don't know. Let's go with this side. Maybe just do the whole thing that way. I like it that way. Yeah, let's pop these up that way too. Let's bring these up that way too. Start here. I don't see anything wrong with this paint. I don't know what she's talking about.
The RV DJ said update 7:36.
Nice.
Terry and AL Spirit Stalking said hey Bruce.
What's going on?
Terry and AL Spirit Stalking said hi Sonia. Grayscale Painting said good morning.
Hey, Anthony.
Said hi, Terry, waving hand sign. The RV DJ. Said hi, Anthony, waving hand sign. Grayscale Painting. Said hello, Sonny.
Hey, Anthony, look what I created. Not perfect, but hey, I did it. I guess that's the way to look at it, right?
Grayscale Painting. Said yes, I noticed. It's impressive, boss. Terry and AL. Spirit stalking. Said very good work, Bruce. But how are you at stick figures? LMAO.
Terrible. Stick figures are way too hard for me. The complication and the fluidity, the movement. Still got a little bit of work on my leaves to go, but which is weird because I thought I was doing okay with those, and apparently I kind of lost track what I was doing. I know what I'm doing. Exactly what I just saw myself do. I'm painting straight in and not.
TGF. Said beautiful Bruce. Happy for you continuing to dominate those flower skills. Hibiscus feels like spring. Smiley face.
Paint in toward your waypoint. Let's grab a little bit of white over here. Just kind of dirty it up with the green. Let's just kind of throw a little something in this one. Let's grab a little bit more white. It's more like yellow. I gotta repair that one. Got to do a quickie repair here. So I don't like what happened up there.
Madonna Friedman. Said good morning, Anthony, smiling face.
Let's grab, push, flick, push, flick, push, flick, push, flick. And let's not play with that one too much. Four. I need one more leaf. Can't leave that many. And I'm kind of, I see him do them, and I would love to kind of, let's grab a piece of paper. You know what? Let's do that. Let's grab a piece of watercolor paper. We'll set you over here. Stuff you right underneath the edge of it. So it kind of smacks into that. Just grab a little purple. And draw a line. Now with even rinsing my brush off, I'm going to go right into the magenta. And let's see if we can do this. Wiggle, 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 flick. Wiggle, 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 flick. Wiggle, 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 flick. Oh, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Okay. Wiggle, push down, flick. Push down, flick. Push down, flick. Push down, wiggle, flick. So if I do that in a kind of okay, I see. We want a little bit of weight to them. That's not such a probably not such a large. Let's figure out our leaf here. So he draws. All right. Pretty wet paint right here, so let's use that. Very wet paint. So we probably want to bring them all to here. So if we bring them all to the middle, okay, so that means we're going to fill in the middle.
Grayscale Painting.
Fill in that triangle.
Said good morning Madonna medium dark skin tone waving pencil.
Okay. Basic leaf shape. Let's grab a little yellow. So I can see where I'm going. Now see, he does it completely different. I really gotta get rinse. I'm trying to rinse that off. It's not rinsing. I kind of have it a little bit glistened out on myself. I spilled my glycerin inside my palette, so it's kind of gonna be the next 6 years trying to clean it out of there. He does it with ease. Anthony just does it like it's nap time. Yeah, we're gonna work on them. But we'll give the little ones a shot. I think we need to convince Mr. Gray to come in and just do just a tutorial on just a leaf. Just painting leaf after leaf after leaf. Oh, he probably does that on his home artist academy, I'm sure. Alright, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Click.
Grayscale Painting. Said sure I can do that.
Oh, I'm sure you have. Whoops. grab maybe a little purple. Let's go maybe. Just throw a couple down here. Not as easy left-handed. Maybe we'll grab, I don't know, 4. I really need a flower. I need that to come over the top, so I want to grab just a little bit of white.
Twisted Tips said good morning.
Good morning. What's going on? How are you doing? I hope you're well. I'll put our little back in there. I'll have to go right over the top of that one.
DJ said Twisted Tips waving hand sign.
Playing with flowers today. Just trying to figure out how to manipulate them into what I want them to be. I know I could really use a few darker spots.
Carolina Hillbilly 1961 said these bees just will not stop flying around me with these flowers. I have swatted 100 so far. The RV DJ
I'm sorry.
said hey hillbilly waving hand sign.
I hope you're okay, man.
Carolina Hillbilly 1961 said howdy y'all.
No. Yep. Excuse me. Oh, let me mute myself for doing that. I apologize. Any thoughts, Anthony? I know you hate it when I paint even things. And I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I really need a 7. And even with the 2 flowers, it's still an even number. And I just probably can't leave it like that.
Grayscale Painting said give me a few, I'm setting up.
Okay, cool. Hey, look at that. We're going to get a quickie lesson on how to paint a proper leaf. Because I'm really haven't been painting very long today.
Said hey hillbilly smiling face.
Let's grab a little bit of that.
Said send me link.
1 second. In my hand. Give me all a second, everybody. Consent. Put my cover on my. I got these little container. It was makeup or something. My sister-in-law had sent like 4 or 5 of them to. She wanted me to just throw out there in a box and stuff. So she was just gonna heave them out, and they're actually pretty good containers for holding stuff. Rinse that. We're gonna take this down while he's getting ready to come on. We will grab our piece of paper. Y'all have your pepper? Oh, poor Kaylee, she's not here. Grab my piece of tape. I Facebooked it to you, Anthony. Hopefully it works. So I hope y'all don't mind. It never hurts to learn techniques right when you're trying to figure out how to do them. That way it kind of gets into your head. You can see the mess I made. Also the fact that my camera is off. Pull over there. Is that not focusing? Of course not. Why would it be focused? Yeah, we're focused. I don't know where he went. I think the link went. I'm going to have to double check though. Never mind. They're talking to at the same time. It might drive you nuts.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yep.
They're talking to at the same time. It might drive you nuts. Okay. Yep. They're talking to at the same time. It might drive you nuts. Okay. Yep. They're talking to at the same time. It might drive you nuts.
Echo. Might have to turn off.
A whole lot of echo going on.
You got YouTube still turned on?
Is that better?
Yep.
Okay, my YouTube was on. I had to mute it.
Okay.
I'm sorry about that, guys. Okay, my bad. That
Peop-
certainly wakes you up in the morning, don't it?
Yep. People, Anthony, Grayscale Painting, Grayscale Painting, people.
Hello, people. Okay, let me wedge myself in my chair here and get everything kind of situated.
Oh, I know that feeling.
Okay,
Two
let's see
feet
if I.
between my computer and my desk that I keep my water on.
All right. Okay.
I'm gonna switch paintbrushes here.
All right. Let me adjust this camera to where you guys would see it a little better.
Sonia, you still here? Let me make sure everything you is staying up. I haven't heard anybody talk for a few minutes. Is anybody still here?
Hello. Said hi.
Kaylee,
Yep. I see Kaylee's here.
did you hear that?
Hello. Said I just got back in.
She said she just got back in.
Yeah, can you hear her talking, or are you just reading it?
I'm just reading it.
Oh, okay, because she's talking in my head.
Golly DJ. Said
Picture that image.
Yeah. So if I say something while you're talking, it's just because they've asked a question.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to walk over to my system so I can hear you a little better, actually. And I know it's not going to interfere with my microphone because it's kind of a ways away. So
Okay.
you're very soft spoken like me. So hold on. I'm going to just boost the volume up just a little bit. Okay.
Are you implying I'm hard to hear?
Yes, I'm the same way. But I got you going through my computer system, my surround system, and it's in back of me about 7, 8 feet. So it's pointed in different directions, so it shouldn't be too bad for any feedback.
Kaylee, are you home? You might want to grab a piece of paper and some crayons. Because I've got one. Yep. Actually, no, I don't think I want to turn on that other camera today. I finally got the other camera hooked up so I can turn it on if I ever wanted to.
Well, she says that she hears everything quite well.
audio good. Visual good.
I do hear her voice.
Madonna Friedman.
Oh no, I'm sorry, that's your little machine thingy.
Yeah, so you don't even have to read it. You can hear it.
Said I'm home.
Yeah,
Friends. What's happening?
I can hear your voice thingy in its proper English.
Yep, that's the chat. So you don't even have to look at the chat. You'll hear it, and you're coming out of you now. He's going to teach us, show us how to do leaves for me,
Yep.
and maybe the little squiggly swipes.
Sure, we'll do the swiggly swipes too.
The right way.
Well, whenever you're ready, boss.
Yeah, go ahead. I'm ready. I got a
Okay.
piece of paper.
All right. Well, first off, let me I'm gonna kind of wet my brush. I'm using a 1/2 inch brush. I'll show it to you here on the screen. Now I know there's a delay. I'm going off my phone here, so I know there's a little delay. I got a 1/2 inch brush here, regular
Pretty-
flat.
Hello.
Okay. Now if I have to,
Yes.
Keely. So if I have to zoom in, I will zoom in. Okay, I'm just going to dip into a little bit of green and phthalo blue just for it can be seen on the camera. All right.
Standard green.
Yeah, it doesn't matter because this is just a lesson. So any type of green will do. I use a mixture of just what I got on the palette from yesterday. It's just a little phthalo blue, little sap green. That's all.
Yep, I threw up. That's actually what I got sitting right here. So
Okay, I'm gonna dip a tiny touch of glycerin in it just to keep the paint flowing a little. And I'll start off with the basic leaf that kind of everybody's kind of fascinated by. I'll draw them a little bit large. Okay, I'll start off like this. I'll do the center line first. Okay, I'll make a nice size one there. So I'm trying to see if I have to zoom in a little bit. Can you guys can see that pretty good, right?
Yep.
Okay, then I'm gonna start off. It looks like a kite. It's like that. All right. Now watch what I'm gonna do. You just take it and you just trace right where the ends are. It will look like a kite, just like that. Always maintain a pretty sharp edge on your half-inch brush also. Okay. Now, once again, I'm gonna get a little bit of glycerin and put it in here because you want the paint to kind of flow. Now watch. When I fill in, okay, this is your image here. Okay. Now when I fill it in, all right, I just fill it in. I don't go to the end. I just fill it in just like that and go right to the tip. Just like that.
Ooh.
Yep, I don't fill it all the way in. You can go ahead, Bruce, continue to go down. Yep, and go straight down to it. Right to that. There you go. Okay, I'm going to get some more paint. I'm getting some more phthalo blue. I'm getting some more green. I already got glycerin on this brush and on the palette, so I don't think I need any glycerin. Now watch this. Watch what I do here. Now you see this angle here?
Mm-hmm.
All right. And you see right where I'll put a dot right there. Because we just continue that later on, but it's a dot right here. All right. Your brush strokes will aim toward that dot. All right. Now watch what I'm going to do. This is how you do this.
You're out of focus just a tiny bit, Anthony.
Hold on one second. How about now? Are we good?
Why is it still fuzzy? You're still looking just a tiny bit fuzzy.
I don't know.
Weird. Poof. I don't know what happened, but it just sharpened up now.
Did it? Okay.
Yeah, a little bit. Yep. Okay, cool. Yeah, it just straightened itself out.
All right. And that wasn't me. It's part of the internet. Now, what I'm going to do is you see this line. This line is going to guide the flat. Is going to guide the flat end of your brush. See this? And what you do is you press. Okay. You pull, and you release. Now I'm doing it that far just to color that part in. All right. But when you already got this colored in, so you don't have to go as far. But everything's going to aim toward that dot. All right. So it's press, pull, and release. And now when you release it, think of an airplane taking off, how smooth it looks taking off. That's
Right.
the same way. That's how you would get the striations. Once I'm going to do it one more time. Press, you pull, and you release. And you aiming toward that dot. Every stroke will aim towards that dot. Press, pull, and release. Press, pull, release. And as you get towards the tip, you just release that much further, but every one is smooth. And every one is following the angle of the outside leaf. All right, I'm going to get some more paint, and we're going to do this all over again, but on the other side.
Oops.
See,
I squished myself.
That's all right. That's okay. I'm going to go on the other side. I'm going to do it again. Press, you pull, You slowly lift. Press, pull, slowly lift. Now I'm going to get some more paint because I feel mine's breaking up, so I'm going to get a little more glycerin, loosen up the paint.
Yeah, that's what I just had to do.
Hello. Said yes.
There you.
Anthony
That's right, Keely. Exactly.
Now I
All roads lead to Rome.
all roads lead to
Press, pull, release.
She just said that to
Press.
Kaylee just repeated your all roads lead to Rome.
Yep. Exactly. Now, if you notice, now this is just aesthetics. It said I added more glycerin, so the paint became more transparent, and that's fine. That is fine. No big deal. We're going to highlight one side of this leaf. Just for simple highlighting, I'm just going to use a little bit of white. That's all. And once again, you will keep your paintbrush. Get a good, nice chiseled edge on your paintbrush. Now, as you add your highlights, whether you go from the left or the right, it really doesn't matter. I'm going to add a center line here just to add it here real quick. All right. So I'll put the lit side on the right here. Okay. And you're following the same pattern, but you don't have to go in as far. So you're still going to press, pull, and you're going to lift off. You see how gentle those stripes are? That's from lifting your brush off the paper gently, very gently, and you get your highlighted edge. If you want to overlap a little bit, overlap. It's fine. And I'm going to show you something on the plain side of the paper here. I'm going to show you something real quick. This is a nice little exercise. Now I'm using a little bit of purple, a little bit of green. It's just extra paint that I got here. Now this is just purely an example. I'm going to get some glycerin, smooth out this paint. I have thick paint. Watch. This is all about the strokes here. Okay. I'm going to do it up here. Now, like I said, I'm looking at YouTube, but it's got a slight delay. Okay. Now, watch what I'm going to do here. I'm just going to press, drag, and slowly lift up. All right, you slowly lift up so you get those loose striations.
You know what I'm going to do? Give me half a second, Anthony.
Uh-huh.
Give me 1 second here. Gotta rinse my brush.
It's all right.
We're going to switch up brushes here.
Okay.
We're going to break into this package here.
Okay.
We don't do it very often. I stay out of these brushes as a rule. But they're a little on the
Oh, they're
higher.
nice.
They're way on the higher end.
I got 2 sets in the cases. And they're mainly for florals. But I don't really take them out too much.
All right, so press. See, now see it dragged a little, which means I need just a tiny touch of glycerin.
Yep. You want your paint to be smooth.
Because I'm kind of. So press,
Pull.
drag.
Yep. Press, drag, release. Or press, pull, release. Yeah.
What a different paintbrush this is. Difference of bouncing all over the place or keeping a sharp edge.
Yep. You got to keep a nice, crisp, sharp edge. And
Yeah, it's splitting just a little bit. Is that just the quality of the paint?
it might be the brushes also. It all depends, because if you're using thin paint, you won't have to use glycerin because it's already watered down.
No, this is Winsor Newton.
Okay, then you would need probably a little more glycerin.
to Walmart to check for Grombock paper. They have it. Had to look under that mess to find it. Spent a half hour there straightening out the art supply.
So while you're doing that, I'm going to darken the other half of that leaf using the same method.
Okay.
So I'll press, pull, release.
Are you basically just using a darker green on one side, or you're adding a blue to it, or?
You can use a darker green. Right now, I use purple and blue with white. and it turned it a little bit gray. But any color that's darker than what you already have will be fine. You just want darker on one side. That's all. The amount of darkness is definitely up to you. But it's still the press, pull, release.
It is definitely the quality of paintbrush. It is so much different. Might actually have to start using this.
Yeah, all you have to do is just to keep using it, the brush. Now, what I'm going to do on that lit side of the leaf, I'm going to use a brighter. I'm mixing my white into my green, just brighter. And every time you go brighter, you don't have to use as much. But then you can pick and choose which ones you want to be brighter. It's really up to you. So it really pops out. So that's really up to you. Now, that was one variety of that petal I've shown you. All right, we're going to do another variety of the same type of petal, or leaf rather. I'm going to slide over just a little bit. And once again, I'm just going to dip into my phthalo blue, a little bit of green.
Now you're saying that for the veins, I just kind of want to pulling in between.
You can put them in between, or I know what you're talking about. Hold on.
Just kind of feel it. Because I like putting them in.
Okay, well, I'm going to get some white here, and I'm going to put them in since you do like them. And what I do is I use the corner of the brush. All depends on how sharp your brush is and how good you are with your flat brush. Okay, and you want the veins, no problem. I use the corner of my flat brush, and I just kind of, pop them in there just like this, and go with the flow, the angle of your leaf. And you can do the same thing on the darkened side. You don't have to make them even. Okay, you can have them kind of split off from each other. All depends.
Big difference in leaves that already.
See
Big
that?
difference. Big difference from what I just painted to this one.
There
That's
you
for
go.
sure.
Now that looks great. Look at that. That's an entirely different animal right there.
Compared to that, it's
Yes, you can
night and
see.
day.
You can see it for yourself.
I think it was the actual start of it. I was so worried about getting this so filled in here
Okay.
that the variances in the colors were actually kind of adding to the leaf.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I'm gonna show you a different way to make that very same leaf. Okay. I got white on my brush. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna add purple. It really doesn't matter because this is just what I'm showing you is the technique. The color don't matter. I mean, it could be orange. Doesn't matter. It look like a fall leaf. All right. Right next to that leaf, I'm gonna do another line. Pop it right here. Just do another line. Now watch what I'm gonna do here. Actually, I never really needed the line, but for all intents and purposes, I'm going to use the line because you're learning this. I'm just going to take the paint. See, I'll make it wide here, and then I'll just kind of narrow all of that down to a point, just like that. I'll wait for you to get yours done.
Kind of broke up a little bit.
My voice?
No, my paint.
Oh, add more glycerin.
Yeah, I just did. I got a mess on the other side I'm trying to avoid. So a little bit bigger right there, kind of a little bit smaller, kind of just bring it on down to, yeah, see, it's breaking up on this paper. That's okay.
If you find your paint breaking up on the paper, you just need more glycerin in your paint.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, now watch what I'm going to do. Same technique, okay? It's just I'm not adding the guideline. All right, right from the first petal, because you're blocking in the leaf. Okay, press, pull, and release. Press, pull, and release. You're going to make an imaginary dot if you have to. Remember, you're aiming all of these strokes at
so I can feel the difference.
See that? And you're just aiming it at that dot at the stem. So your brush is still at the same angle. You just don't have a guide. But you're aiming your strokes. Don't go all the way in because you already got your leaf filled in. You're just painting the outer edges of that leaf, and you're angling them toward that stem back there. So the further you go down the leaf, the more of a sharp angle you're getting, and so it just naturally happens that way. So, and I know in the beginning you're trying to really be exact and everything, but the quicker you do it, the more natural they look. But right now you're just learning the technique.
Yeah, I'm turning. I
Yep.
wonder if I could do this right-handed.
Yes. I don't see why not.
Let's try this right-handed. Sorry if my head's in everybody's way. I apologize. Let's give it a shot right-handed and see what happens.
All right.
So far, I'm liking the beginning. Looking better already.
There you go. Now the width of the leaf is definitely up to you. But every stroke, aim it toward that. Aim it toward that stem. The further you go down from that leaf, the more angled they will be. They will get shorter and shorter. I see what you're doing wrong already.
Yeah, I think I'm curling.
No, you're supposed to curl. You're just not curling enough, but that's fine. What you got is good. Okay, now do the same thing on the other half of the leaf. Because you want it to look like a kite or a triangle.
So
you're going to mimic the other. Yep, mimic the other side.
So white is not. Why can't I get that edge that you get, that straight across?
Well, you have to make your first one, if it's near that stem, your first one has to be the longest leaf, the longest stroke. And then they all get shorter after that.
Oh, that's what I was doing. I
Go
can
from,
see it.
Yes, the longest to the shortest.
Because this is shorter than some of the other ones. So this one is right here. So actually, I want the very first one, the longest one.
Yep, the very first one will be the longest.
Way out here, and then in, and then in.
Right, because it's going to represent a triangle.
Okay, so let's start way out here. I gotta get a little more glycerin. My paint kind of just dried up. I got the heat on, so it's
it will do that. The glycerin will dry with a warmer room. Like I say, once you get accustomed to knowing what glycerin can and can't do, you'll feel more comfortable.
I do like it for clouds, that's for sure.
There you go. Now, remember, you got a deeper angle toward the tip, because you got to aim. Every stroke is going towards that stem way in the back.
So that way, that way, that way.
It'll progress to a natural point all by itself.
Okay. So I'm gonna try doing it with some white on top, if that's all right.
Yeah, that will be my next move. I'm gonna still continue with the light on the right hand side. I'm gonna just use lighter green, and now when you do this, remember you don't have to go in as far. And it's a very gentle stroke. You press, pull, and release, but you're press, pull, and releasing very gently. Because you want those gentle striations. And I'll put the customary color on the vein in the middle. And with these leaves, depending on how detailed you want them, you can go brighter and brighter, or you can skip a few and really have some really bright. You skip a few more, brighten it up. So you can vary the color, vary the tones.
So I actually went almost too deep. Now, if I want to fix that because I went too deep, can I just pull backwards, or is that?
You can lighten it up or pull backwards. Yes, up to you. Each method you're trying will give a different look. Now yours, that one doesn't have to really be darkened on the other side if you don't want. I'm gonna just use purple, and I'll just darken my the other half. It will be a very gentle shade of darkness for it
Yeah,
because it's already pretty dark.
I got it pretty dark over here.
Yeah, you do. You can stop halfway, and it will be a nice transition of in between the darks.
That's what I just did. I put like 2 in and stopped.
And it's just stop. Yes, different variances in your leaf.
See, I freak out about that sharp edge on the fuzzy, on the leaf, and trying to get it so it's perfect. And
No, but what you just did is fine, and it didn't feel like rocket science. It's just once you learn the technique, you can experiment and do your own variations on them. I'm going to use some just straight bright white, and I'll just brighten up that vein in the center here. Now remember, I'm just using the corner of my flat brush. And then I know Bruce likes those little veins sticking out there, so I'll pop in a few like that. Then I'll come on the other side, I'll pop in a few, much like that.
oh, that's way off.
Yes, Keely, craft paint or the cheaper paints, the watery paints, adding glycerin to that, you're just going to get a total mess because those paints are pretty thin to begin with. So this method really works with heavier body paint.
See, I got the green all messed up. That's okay. We're practicing.
No, you're just practice. This is all practice. So imagine me doing what you're doing, but I used about maybe 100 sheets of paper. Line paper. Yeah, that's all I did. I had sheets of leaves, look like a little forest in here.
Kind of cheated the last part here, but that's okay. We're gonna adjust that because we're gonna go here and here.
But you can always correct your leaf. Your leaf is never truly destroyed. It's acrylic paint. You can paint red over it.
That's a dark leafy. Looks more like an arrowhead.
You just got to brighten up your center vein. Just add some, brighten up this center vein and add some veins to it. Yes, Keely, the lighter paint is used on the side of the painting's light source. Correct.
I think my speech to chat stopped working. Actually, that leaf's pretty. After the fact, that's actually a pretty leaf. I did one side in a deep purple with a magenta, and the other side in that phthalo blue green, sap green mix. Then just did a white on top a little bit.
Hey, whatever color choices that help you out.
I kind of like that.
Yeah, go for it.
Said that's a good one, VP.
Yeah, see, I'm happy with that one.
And that's all you gotta do, Bruce. It's all. And that's all I'm doing. I'm basically just playing around with different shades and techniques. But you'll get accustomed to it.
I got the. I think I'm better at the last technique where you wiggle the middle, down, than making the kite. Because I think the kite, I kind of trying to overthink that whole shape of a kite.
All right. Yeah, don't do that.
So I'm This one I know go large to small, and then kind of build
Right,
my leaf around it.
right, right. What I'm going to do now. So, which one you said you're comfortable with? You're comfortable with
The
the one?
second one, the one where we wiggled it, the middle.
Okay, good, good. All right, we'll do one more of those, and then we'll move on to the little wiggle leaves. I'm gonna do it again. I
Oh
got
yeah,
room. I got
I,
room on my little
I
paper
don't have room. I can't put another piece up,
here.
which is fine because I'm not using the Grunbacher paper.
Okay.
That's that stuff that'd be kind of a waste.
No, when you're practicing, you can use typewriter paper if you want.
Yeah, I've actually got some stuff from a print shop.
Said the leaves are beautiful.
All right, wiggle paper get all set. Uh, I'm gonna go with that purple one again. I liked it.
All right.
That kind of
Yeah,
purple green.
yeah. I'm just mashing the colors together. All right. So you like the little wiggle in the middle? That's fine. Okay.
So let's try our left-handed. I don't know why it just I don't it just seemed to work for me.
Okay. Yeah. You go a lot of paint on the top, and you just narrow it down to that point. That's all. And then now, once again, look at the flat edge of your brush. That's going to guide you. Make your first leaf the longest leaf. Press, and you go right into the middle, and you're aiming it toward that stump there. If you have a little, yeah, I see it. You got a little stump there, and you follow that pattern. Each leaf becoming more angled, and each leaf is shorter, just like that. Once you get the knack of it, you go through these fairly quickly. But the technique is the same. The longest leaf is the outside leaf in the back. Everything else will become more angled and shorter.
Yeah, I gotta adjust a little bit because I gotta think about how long I want here. Okay, so back there, back there.
Okay, I see what you're doing. You have to get yourself a separation of each stroke.
Ah, okay. I'm not actually separating, am I?
No, because they look like yeah, that one, those groupings are okay. Now what you can do is start with another long stroke right from where you stopped, and then continue on.
So
Not from
start
the back. Not from the back. Nope. Go up towards your last stroke, your smallest stroke there.
this one,
Nope. I got to see where your hand is. Your hand is blocking it.
that one.
Your hand is blocking it. Um, your very last one there. Now you just act like you're starting all over again. Go long and then go right towards the tip with shorter ones. Yep, right there. Go long again. Yep, go long again and then shorten them. As a matter of fact, what I'm going to do, don't do anything. Stop. Look at me. Stop. Don't do anything.
Yeah,
Stop.
I am. Remember, there's a delay.
Yeah.
I was.
Okay. I'm going
You
to
started
copy.
saying stop after I painted 5 minutes ago.
Yep. Watch this. I'm going to copy yours. I'm going to copy your leaf pattern right now.
Definitely can
Okay.
see I'm dry here.
So hold it. Give me 1 second. Let me copy your leaf pattern, your shape. At least as best as I can. I'll copy your leaf pattern.
There we go. We got a nice soupy mess going.
Oh, don't worry about the soup. We can use the soup.
I know that's what I realized that I was really painting dry.
Yep. Don't paint dry because you have no glycerin on your paper. So yeah, you're painting dry on wet. All right, let me emulate your leaf for 1 second. Hold on. And then, because they were pretty close in size, and then you stopped like that. Okay. All right. Now I'm going to continue what I was explaining to you is that you can start right from that last leaf you've done to get the strokes kind of shorter than each other. What I'm going to do is this is where you stopped. So what I meant to say is you start off long again like that, and then you continue the angles, and they get shorter and shorter, just like that. So it's like you're starting from here all over again, but you're starting halfway. So make that first one long. Yep. And then you get shorter from there. Remember, they're angled toward the back of your leaf there. And you're going to emulate, you'll emulate it on the other half. They get more angled and shorter when you get toward the tip of the leaf. Hello, Lucky Dog.
Hey, Sue. I hope y'all don't mind doing this. I know for some people it's probably not the most exciting thing, but on the other hand, I have a feeling that there are people that are following along with us.
And now, what you do, depending on what side is your preference, I'm just using a little white and I'll just highlight the leaf. Same technique. I'm just aiming everything towards that little stump there.
I love the detailed instruction. The RV DJ said we are all good.
Ooh, just turned mud.
That's all right. You can use.
He just kicked himself out.
And every once
Did you
in a
kick
while.
yourself out?
Who, me?
You
No.
disappeared for a second.
I gotta check my piece. No, I'm back. There I am.
Yeah, for a second you just disappeared. I just had you join back in.
Okay. Yeah, that's my internet more than anything. It's a little squirrely.
Hello. Said Anthony was abducted by internet aliens.
Yeah, well, it's not the first time, Keely. Trust me.
Hello. Said okay, he's back.
Lay down, doggy. Dad's here.
I'm using a little bit of red and black for the other half of the leaf, the darkened part of the leaf. You can use whatever color you want.
Hello. Said hi, Ted.
Like I said, this is practice, so. And I don't tend to, as long as you have enough paint, I tend not to dip back into the paint once I start going. I might as well paint in my other leaf. It's just looking kind of bland over there. I'll do something with this real quick. Them look easy because I quite a while. Truck's horn in it.
Nice.
Red, yeah, whatever mash up of colors.
Disappeared.
Give it a second. I don't know does that.
Well, it just kicked me off completely.
Oh, nice. It can't be completely if I can still hear you.
Yeah, we're in Melon's program.
All right.
Give me 1 second to try to. Wait a minute. It's not. It didn't lose it there though. It says I'm still live. Wow,
Well,
I got more than enough power.
let me see. Oh, I don't have the computer turned in my direction, so I'm going to have to get up and see what's going on my computer on my side here.
Of course, I gotta skip my own ad.
Well, from what I can see, I'm still on. And it looks like we're back again because I know that, we have a delay, and I see that my hand was moving, so.
Yeah, it glitched for half a second.
Okay.
Everybody still here, I hope?
The wonders of technology.
Yeah, I'm running at 380 megabytes per second, so
You should have no problem at all.
I should have more than enough power.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to go back to my mash of colors again. Because when I got up to check everything, of course, I put it back in water to rinse it all off. That was a nice waste of time. Okay, let's aim my camera.
Rinse off my brush
A little
here.
more toward the top here. And I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see exactly what I'm doing.
Said you'll still live.
Still live. We're still live.
Said was buffering a bit.
Alright, let's change it up to the brush that I use all the time so I can be more comfortable using it. And once I remember where I put it, right there. Okay. Alright, we're going back to the little Walmart brush just so people can see that you can paint this with a Walmart brush too.
All right, no problem.
Okay, I've got a mess, but that's okay. We can figure out what the colors I want to play with.
All right. No, I just mash all my colors together on my brush. I've got purple, white, who knows, a little bit of red. I got a little bit of everything on here.
Travel dream.
And we'll start with a stem. I'll come up here in the upper corner, and I'll just start with a stem going down like that. Okay.
Said onion.
Okay, that's great. I don't know. Let's go with
Said
magenta.
high travel dreamer waving inside.
Let's go with magenta. Let's just kind of. I can do a nice line with this one. Okay. We've got the line.
All right. I'm trying to see if it's a.
Hey, Travel Dreamer, how are you?
All right, I got a major delay on my end. Okay. Now what I'll do, if you see the edge here, and what I'm going to do, I'll point the edge right toward the stem here, and what I'll do is I'll press, you wiggle, you come back up. Don't let it leave the paper. You're going to give it a little bit of a point. Okay.
Travel dreamer.
That wasn't a pretty one. I'll go on the other side here. Press, wiggle, and you give it a little point right toward the middle. And you make them kind of overlap, wiggle, and you get a little point. I'm going to get some more glycerin here. I'll just pat my brush because it's just a mixture of colors. And you press flat, wiggle, and you keep going. Press flat. You could get like a teardrop shape. And while I'm doing this, I'm not leaving my paintbrush off the paper. You just give yourself a little tip for a stem in the front. I put one on top of each other, go in different directions, aim your brush in different directions. You have to get comfortable with it. Put them on top of each other, overlap each other. Some come out a little further than others. And then the one in the center at the end, you pop one at the end. You can do quite a large array of these really quickly once you get the technique down. I'm going to do another one right next to it. I'll go on the other side, and you do it again. You just flatten your brush, give it a wiggle, come back up, and give it a little tip at the end. Like that. I can aim it in different directions.
Said hey cooler. Cooler.
Come out here.
Said
It's
hello.
just getting used to doing them.
Love your
So you would have to do a number of them
I like
to
travel
feel comfortable with them, and you can really fly through these once you get the knack of them. And don't be afraid to overlap these guys. As you can see, I'm changing the different colors. You can add different colors right on the fly. Okay, I'm going to change the color a little bit. And you can get some very attractive color blends doing these. And these leaves really help fill up. And if you feel your paint getting dry, you need more glycerin. But you can just add all sorts of hues and colors, and they kind of mix into their own as you do them. A flat brush is preferable, but you can use a filbert to do them. Or yeah, you can use a filbert to do them.
I love it, Fatima grinning face.
Wait, that's Fatima. That's you? Sorry, I was not ignoring you, Anthony.
No problem.
Travel Dreamer is Fatima.
Oh, really? Okay.
Name change. Hey, that never happens on YouTube.
Oh no, that's rare occurrence. I'm just doing a number of them, Bruce. If you want me to stop and slow down, I can stop and slow down.
Said thanks. Yep, it's me.
Did you get my message, Fatima?
You don't have to space them as far apart either. The more confidence you build in doing them, the quicker you move about it doing them, which takes a little time, the more natural they'll start to become and they start to look. But don't ever forget you need a nice gathering of paint to pull it off. How and you can move, like I said, you can move through these rather quickly.
Well, that was probably the fastest I've ever done them. I do know one thing though. I can do them both-handed, which is a really big plus because that allows me to put different looks.
Sure can. You can take some white and go over the same leaves. I'm gonna do that here, and you still yet get a different look because now you have white mixed in with the colors you previously put down. So it's an even different look, and they blend smoothly because you're really mashing the colors right into your previous colors you laid down.
Oh, we have to try, Anthony. We have to see if I can do this. All right, got two of them. Oh, let's see.
And you put them right over the same leaves.
We can.
Yes, you get some beautiful color mixes there.
We can do it with two hands too. I guess that is an advantage to being so ambidextrous, you know.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I'll pull that ambidextrous move when needed.
Well, I'm very right-handed. You know, I mean, I do almost everything right-handed, except that I paint. Because when I got hurt, I learned how to paint.
Right.
Basically, watching left-handed people, and you know, I couldn't use my right hand, so of course I painted left-handed, and now I paint almost always left-handed. I find that some things I'm way better left-handed than others, but some fine detail stuff I gotta switch over to right hand. And I cannot blend to save my life left-handed. It's kind of nice. See how slow it is. No control, but right-handed. You know.
But you know what? You're very persistent. You practice. You do this every day. So eventually you'll get to both hands to do them the same. It all depends on your willingness to do it.
Oh yeah, you know me. I want to paint. I want to learn everything. Oh,
I'll show you one last thing here. I'm using a darker color. Doesn't really matter. But remember, you're painting wet on dry. You have nothing. You have no paint or anything on your paper, so you would have to use more glycerin. Much like
Fatima would like, not to
yeah.
interrupt you, but she would like to know exactly how you get the little tip again at the end, because she kind of missed it a little bit
And she's talking about
right here.
the larger leaf.
No, the small ones where you get that little tiny pin
Okay,
at the end.
I got you. Let's. I'm gonna go right here on the
Anthony,
bottom.
your camera went unfocused again. Why is it? I've never seen your camera go unfocused.
I don't know. To be honest with you, I have no clue. I'm gonna zoom in pretty good though. I'm gonna zoom in pretty strong here. Them up.
Because usually you have a crystal clear camera.
It might be that there might be not. It might not be enough light, even though it's like broad daylight. So it's probably adjusting for quite a few things. But how's it looking as of right now?
Yeah, right now you're good. Yep.
Okay. All right. Is it Fatima? All right. Here we go. Fatima. All right. That edge of the brush there. Now this flower is gonna, or this leaf is gonna be pretty dark. But what I do, I'm gonna really exaggerate this. You press.
Hold on a second, Anthony.
To,
Nope. There we go. You're big.
okay. I'll press. I'm pressing down, and you wiggle right. But when you come back up, you don't leave the paper. You give a little. You drag your brush and give that little tip there. All right. I'll do another one. Drag and come across. I got a lot of paint there. All right, so I'll do one of these numbers. I'll do it again. Press, wiggle, get that little tip. I'll come up here. Press, wiggle, little tip. I'll do it slower. Press, you wiggle. Come back up. You drag it just a little bit, and you get that little fine tip there. All
So
right.
basically, stand back up to the middle.
Yep. Stand up
Just
to the middle. In whatever direction you're going. Here, I'll go downward. You drag it just like that. So you're taking your brush and you're dragging it like
you
that.
kind of went out of your picture a little bit.
I'll pull back.
Pretty easy when somebody's here. How you making sure you stay in focus, isn't it?
Oh yeah. Well, I don't have a monitor. I'm doing this really blind. The camera's in back of me, and I'm hooked into my laptop. My laptop's in back of me. So yeah, I'm definitely doing this without looking at anything.
I don't mind somebody being here telling me I'm missing something, to tell you the truth.
Nope. This is actually a great help. Can you see my brush now?
Yep, you're good. I can see the top,
Okay.
just a line. Yep.
Okay. Right there. I'll do it to the side. Come back up and give a little point there.
Hi, Glenn Greenmont.
Is she following this? I can't tell.
Yep, she's.
I'll put it right on top of this leaf. It doesn't matter. I'll keep doing it till she lets me know that she's kind of got the hang of it. I'm just getting more. I'm adding more white. I'll add a little bit of red.
How's that, Fatima?
Said love the new name Fatima.
Wait a minute. What if I turn you here? Get me. Okay, that.
Travel dreamer. Said
She might.
back to the center.
So, yep.
Great. Thanks. Going green mom.
Yeah, she said she got it.
Said hi Sonia.
She just.
Hello.
Okay.
She did the wiggle, but she never brought it back to the center.
Okay.
So,
Yep. Just
wiggle, stand it up. Choop.
yeah, two rounded, right. And she can go in any direction she wants with it. She can change the color in the middle of it. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, so actually, if you apply it to your brush, like if you want to put a darker color on first, and then just go into like your white or something, like just a quarter of your brush, you'll end up with that little bit of white and then a darker color in the bottom of it.
Right. And remember, when you're pressing down and you're mashing the colors together, they're blending instantly.
So you can
Well, that-
actually almost do this as a rock technique too.
Oh yeah.
If you don't put the little tail on it, you could actually create rocks pretty quickly with this technique.
Yes, you can.
pebbles in the water,
Yeah, all you do really, I'll use black and a little bit of this blue. But yeah, you can. I'll go up here because I think I spread my camera out further enough. You guys should be able
Yep.
to.
We can see almost the very top. Yeah, we can see the top now.
Good. Yeah, but you can add. Yeah, you can do it with rocks or add rocks, make it look like rocks. Just kind of wiggle them around. Okay, I'll add some light to some of them, and you can add, look. Just you got a nice little grouping of rocks there. See that? So if you imagine a pond or whatever, you can pretty much get your rocks going. And if you want it darker on the bottom, you put the paint toward the top of the brush. You put lighter paint toward the top, toward
Off the screen.
and you kind of get your half tasted rocks in there, just like that. But what I wanted to show, Bruce,
Kinda-
I might go ahead, Bruce.
Did I lose you, Anthony?
No, I'm right here. I'm listening to you. Can you see me or hear me?
You still there?
Yeah.
I bumped I got a new headset and I bumped it.
Oh,
Shut myself off.
you're killing us, Bruce. You're killing us. You're killing us.
I wonder if I could do that. Let's see. I don't have any black. Let's go with purple.
Oh, now you really bumped this off. There you go.
Yeah, we're good now.
Okay.
All right, so I got purple.
I got one more I can show you here. I might have to fold the paper here because now this time I'm crowded. So hold on one second, guys. I'll just fold the paper in half. And I'll move it over.
So if I took that. And took that and did this with it.
I'll just keep it right here. Like I say, we're just doing examples.
Grab a touch of white.
You guys see that? You guys can see that, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that would be great for rocks.
All right, I'm going to show you this one more little thing here. I'm just going to double load my brush for a second here. So I got white, or I got red and black or whatever. All right, so we're going to do a long stem leaf. Very simple to do. I got plenty of glycerin. The reason why I'm using so much glycerin is because I don't have any glycerin on the paper itself. Okay, now same half-inch brush. I'm going to start down here. I'm going to go thin. Thin. Now twist my brush, go thick. Then I turn it back and go thin again. Look at that.
Yeah, I like doing that one. That one I'm good at.
Okay, it's just double loading the brush. I'm going to go right from the same point. Thin. Go thick. I'm going to turn it. I'm going to stop. I'm going to go downward. And then I'll just go thin again. Like that. Now it's breaking up because I have no kind of glycerin on the paper. And I'll do another one. I just have another one go straight up. Straight up past that one. Go thick. I'll curve it just like that. All right.
Of course, I got myself where they can't see me. Of course,
I'll do another one purple, and I think it's purple and something. Just like that. And you can take it and you can cut across the other flowers if you want, or other stems. I'll get a little bit of green if there's green left. I don't know if I got enough green there. I'll put some yellow in it. Maybe that'll green it up a little bit. A little white. And I'll do another one right down here.
Hey, nice. got more visitors.
Okay.
Naj
Well,
came in.
definitely, this is definitely a learning video, and this is like a lot of glycerin and no, just about no paint. I have plenty of red, which is why I'm using so much red. But this is how I used to practice. Just like that. I'll come down, do another one. Just like that. Hello, Naj. How are you?
Can I do that in blue?
You do it in whatever color you want. Yes, it's not the color, it's the technique. I got straight purple, and I'll just cut in between the other ones. It's gonna look like a little forest after a while. I'm just adding plenty of glycerin to my purple, and I'll just keep adding these strokes. Some colors are naturally stronger than others. I go on the top here and come downward like that. Well, I heard something go past your house there, Bruce.
Yep. Milk truck.
All right.
Hey, Shauna, how are you? Welcome.
But as you can see, and then I'll just use the edge of the brush here, and we're gonna kind of put grasses in there. And this is just the edge of the brush, using the tip of the brush. And you do whatever comes to your heart. Like I say, it's just a technique that I'm showing you.
All right, that one came out terrible. Let's go over here where it's all glycerin and all mess. My glycerin spilled on my page one day, so.
Well, the glycerin for this technique helps out a lot because you don't have any glycerin on your page actually. So I'm limited in my colors because the only colors I do have is just like red and brown, and which is cool because it gives me a chance to clean up this palette. So we're
Yep,
good.
that's pretty much what I'm going to do. Oh, okay, so if I take it that way, I see what you're doing. Yeah, you kind of did a little different technique than I do, and so it's.
I can block in all of this. So if I wanted to do tall grasses, pretty much like that. And I'm just playing around, showing you techniques, but you play around and end up with a painting, just doing something like this.
We've got a lot of mess going, don't we?
Oh yeah, we got a little bit of everything happening here.
So we got the same two different colors, kind of complementary colors on the same brush. Swipe the yellow, swipe the green. Did that with the blue and the reds. Kind of nice flavor. Some greens. We played with these. Got a rainbow thing going up there. Got these. I think I got those figured out now. What I was doing wrong was I was not standing it back up
Right.
before I swiped, so I ended up with these. I ended up with mushy, kind of almost a teardrop pull, and I needed more of a flat stand-up pull. That's what I was doing wrong. Cool. Now you just
with this technique, once you get it down, you apply it to whatever you need to. Because remember, it's not really the color; it's the technique. Once you get the technique down, you can add whatever color that floats your boat, bro.
Yeah, because these came out way better than when I started. They're a little separated out there. I mean, obviously I can add a ton in here, but
As you get comfortable with them, yes, the more grouped they are, don't worry about them. You want the clutter, but the clutter will look more natural.
cool. And the leaves, I think we've got the leaves figured out.
Oh, the leads just take practice. Now that you've got the technique for both of them, you already figured out the ones that you like.
This one works way better than the kite.
Which is why I do a variety of different approaches to them, because some work for others better than the other.
This is the longest I've been live in a long time, except for the live auction.
That is true. Let's see if I can put this back here. Like I say, I'm still going blind because my computer's facing in the other direction.
Yeah.
There you go.
There we go. Let me kick off my.
Like I say, I'm surrounded by 16 windows, so I'm a little backlit no matter which way I turn.
Sure. Well, thank you. I hope everybody enjoyed that. We did paint a flower today. Actually, did paint flowers. Can't tell where I am. And you can see where my technique needed some work. And I think I've got that flower figured out, that one there. For me, that's a really nice flower.
Okay.
Yeah, that one came out decent. Hey, Flo, what's going on? So tomorrow I'm going to paint black and gray again. I think this time I might do a black background with white flowers. Seeing that the other one disappeared so quickly. Did you, yeah, I know, I wear a glove. You got everything PayPal straightened out from the other night? Everything's good?
Who's that, me?
Yep.
Yeah, my PayPal was cool.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
I didn't have any issues.
No, I meant you got all your payments for your paintings.
Oh yeah. They've been sent out and everything. I don't. Oh yeah. That's been. Yeah.
Mine are going out today.
Okay.
I had to clear them. I don't clear mine because they sit down here. And they all get stacked, so I wait until after I'm ready to ship them to clear them. But anyway, so everything will be going out today. I had to bit more envelopes. I didn't quite expect that many to go, so I had to go buy more envelopes, which is not a terrible thing.
Yeah, about to say, I think that's a good thing.
That's a pretty cool thing. The purple mountain, the one with the beautiful purple front with a big mountain in the background, that one I still have possession of. Kathy decided that she wasn't going to take that one. So that one will be back up and available for sale. And Traveling Dreamer, just let me know. I sent you an email and a message and a Facebook message before I ship that out. If you're interested in the front yard view that I painted yesterday, that one is available. Anthony, you have still doing Home Artist Academy on Fridays?
Yep, it's free to register. Yeah, but yes, on Friday. It will not be this Friday.
It's scheduled anyway.
Yeah, it'll be next. Would it be this Friday? I think I got one going. It's this Friday, as a matter of fact.
Because you said you told Kathy you had next Friday free, so.
Yes, for Kathy, it will be what would that be? The
16th?
16th at 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock, Kathy's Corner. Anthony's having an auction with totally different paintings that he showed the other night.
Yeah, it's a video on my Facebook wall of all the displayed.
That's the video that you put up.
Hmm.
So check out.
Yeah, she'll have one too. Matter of fact, it's in my community tab on YouTube, and it's on my Facebook wall. It's pinned on my Facebook wall.
So go check that out for me, if you all would, please, and support my friend. It's as you can see where I learned to paint. He's sitting right in front of me, and still willing to come on and show me when I mess up, which is cool. I really appreciate it. I work hard at painting, but you know what? It never hurts to learn more and more and more. Never perfect. Not even my pine trees still need work every day. I still paint them every day.
But you paint
every day.
Yeah, you paint every day. You paint more than I do.
Gotta paint. Keeps me sane.
Tony just said you feel like Twinkie.
Like Twinkie. No, I don't. Not at all. I haven't had a Twinkie in 8 months. It's been 8 months since I've had a Twinkie.
Wow.
They remade them, and they put something in them. It's probably aspartame, I'm sure, or something like that. I can't do aspartame. Makes me sick instantly. So that's why I don't drink the green Mountain Dew or the blue Mountain Dews anymore, or anything that's got that stuff in it, because it's just bad for me. No Twinkies, Tony. Not a bit. Lucky Charms breakfast cereal bars. I really like them. Somebody's upstairs and my wife's not home. And Ted's down here with me. Huh. Doors are locked. I'm not too worried about it.
Send Ted upstairs.
I'm going to let Ted go upstairs. So I'm going to head out. Yep, Kathy. It's right there. Friday.
Hey,
thank you, Kaylee. She dropped your link for you for your auction on Friday.
Congratulations, Kathy.
All right, cool. I think that's that's where I'm at. 11:16.
I got a little bit more before I hit 2K.
I see that you're climbing right there. You're not too far. Oh. But I finally hit the big 25,000 views, which was
really,
yep, which was cool. I've been really wanting to hit that goal. I work really hard to get to it.
I don't know how many views I've got. I know I have one video that's hit 25,000, and that's the one with the trees.
I don't.
That's wonderful. No, I mean one video.
Yeah, that's like Hillbilly. Hillbilly's got one video that's got his dog rocking in a chair, got like 20-something thousand views.
Incredible.
And our friend Arlene Verdita hit 1.5 million. In my dreams. I'd love to have 1 million views.
Incredible.
Yep. But she works really, really hard. Puts out all those bike videos all the time. She's the company she works for is the distributor for giant bikes in the Philippines. It is the distributor for giant bikes in the Philippines.
Nice.
So 1.5 million, yep. It's pretty cool. So thank you, everybody. I'm heading off. I got to go figure out what that noise. Thank you so much, Anthony, for the lessons today.
You're welcome.
I truly appreciate it. You're welcome up here anytime. You know that. Please go check out Grayscale Painting. Mondays he does a premiere, and Wednesdays he does a live. He did 2 of them yesterday. And I probably didn't realize that the second one I was lurking. I did watch it. I was doing paperwork, and I actually have some photos going out. I had a calendar company give me a jingle, and they purchased 20 photographs from me.
Nice.
For a calendar. So
excellent.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I don't do it as much as I used to. I used to do it all the time for official mileage calendars and stuff. But this is a flower company, and so happened that I took a lot of pictures that they wanted.
Incredible.
Probably should tell them that they're most of them from the grocery store, but whatever.
I think, yeah, man, a win is a win. That's great.
Yep. So, it's not gonna pay the mortgage, but at least it's it's nice that they still remember I'm out here. Yeah, it gives me something to do.
Wonderful.
I don't know who has calendars anymore, but
You'd be surprised.
I'll get them on these things now.
Yeah, but they're not. It's not the same.
Now you can't write on them as easy.
Yeah.
So thank you, everybody. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Don't forget to enjoy life today. Never know what tomorrow's going to bring. Even if it's just having yourself a little piece of chocolate or something. Do something good for yourself today. And Traveling Dreamer, send me an email. Let me know. You name the price. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. I gotta mail stuff out to you anyway.
All right, guys.
But thank you all, and thank you, Anthony. Be well.
Be well, boss.
Here comes the music, and I hit the wrong button. Of course, I did. Thank you all, and here we go. See you later.